Hey, I am here with our Ninja Gym builder, Justin Conway, right here from World Ninja Sport, and we are super excited to show everybody what is going on with our Ninja Gym here at Building 21. But I had some questions I wanted to ask Justin just to get his thoughts on. And so, Justin, if you don't mind, I'll just ask you a few questions.
Absolutely.
You know,
pumped to be here. Thanks.
Yeah, you're obviously a ninja yourself.
I am.
I mean, this guy is world renowned. I heard you're on a committee to do something with the Olympics.
We're making some cool things happen. We
Yeah.
are.
So
we're advancing the sport in some pretty cool places. Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So tell us about your involvement in the ninja world.
Sure. So, wow, it's pretty extensive. I started ninja training back before people knew what it was. And so part of the reason that I started this company is because people were not making obstacles. They didn't even know what this sport was. It came from Japan. And so as far as my involvement, it's like from the beginning, it was building obstacles so that people would have access to ninja, running events, being involved in different committees and leagues. I helped establish the National Ninja League, now known as the World Ninja League. I was with them for 5 seasons. I was on the technical committee that is in charge of basically bringing ninja to the Olympics, kind of setting the rule sets, the Ninja World Cup, things like that. We also have the world's first ninja coach certification, so we certify people to make sure that they know how to run safe programs. So basically, the slogan of the company is everything ninja, so I guess if you had to ask me what I do, it's kind of everything ninja.
Everything ninja.
Yeah.
I love it. So tell us about the World Ninja Sport. What's the passion that keeps you traveling around the country and even coming to a small town of Holt? You know, I contacted you, but you travel all over the country. You do this for a living, but what's the passion? What's behind that?
Yeah, I mean, there's something special about ninja that really makes you feel like, you know, you're constantly overcoming obstacles, so you're constantly growing. There's always a new challenge, and it's a metaphor for life. You're gonna fail, you're gonna make mistakes. But personally, I just love the sport, and so anything that I can do to build the sport and bring it forward, and then to be able to see people use either the obstacles that I make or my advice, my tips as a coach, you know, any of that, to see that, you know, trickle out through the world is we were talking about this before, it's something that you can't put words to. It's just the most amazing feeling, you know?
Yeah, I just ran up the warp wall, the middle one, and realized I just said, I was like, wow, you don't realize until you get part way up, you're like, oh, it's a little taller than you thought. And you said, you really have to commit. And I was like, yeah, I realized I got to the top. I didn't fully commit, you know? So yeah, you
still got it.
You learned some things.
Yeah.
We've been discussing this, Justin, for like 2 years now, and we've had a lot of delays in our building. But why did you choose some of the specific obstacles and the things to go in this building, in Building 21?
Yeah, couple reasons.
Yeah.
First of all, because you're super cool and you gave me a lot of license in deciding what goes into this building. So like sometimes I'm working with a client and you know they're either particular or they want to keep it a certain way, and you really trusted me to do what would be awesome. And so part of what I did here was make things awesome. So what that means for me is a huge variety of skill sets and different ways to connect different obstacles, and then the amount of space that you dedicated to this, right? I was able to do a lot with it. So the thought that went into this was well-rounded training for all different skill levels, and then some unique things that you wouldn't be able to necessarily try in other places. And there are always going to be the beginner steps that you can always take, and you can start from the beginning and work your way forward, but there are also going to be some really creative variety of obstacles, again, that you won't get anywhere else.
Awesome. So Justin, you kind of mentioned this a little bit about personally, but in your experience, why ninja? Because like for those who are physically or mentally challenged or disabled, how specifically would they benefit, or would this benefit just a wide range of people?
Yeah, great. That's another incredible thing about this sport is it doesn't matter what your background is. It doesn't matter if you do have any disabilities. For a long time, I was doing classes with autistic kids, and you know we grouped different kids together to try different training techniques together and stuff. And what came out of that was incredible. I mean, for me, it was one of the coolest things that I've ever done. So to see people with all different skill levels, all different backgrounds, be able to do ninja, it's something that anybody can do. Really, the goal is whatever you want. It's just what can't you do right now? Like, let's set something up and let's make it fun. And then you try it a few times and then you get it. And then you get that rush and you want to try it again and again, right? So, I mean, it's for everybody and anybody. Some people will say, you know, oh, I'm too old, you guys are young or whatever. And I'm like, there are literally 80-year-old guys that do ninja.
Oh my goodness.
Like, full tilt ninja, like what I do. You just have to.
And you just have to try
train it consistently, try it, and gradually you get stronger. It's amazing.
You just have to do it. Justin, if I've never done any of these obstacles or any of these challenges, and I'm new to this gym here, what should I expect?
To have a great time and to expect variety and new challenges, right? So this is all about expanding who you are, whether that's mentally getting through challenges where it involves commitment. We were talking about the warp wall, where it's like, ooh, it's daunting as you get up there, and you really have to commit to get to it. There are a lot of obstacles that are like that. If you don't commit 100%, you will not get the obstacle. There are other obstacles that you have to train physically, like you have to get stronger, physically stronger. There are obstacles that involve technique. There are so many different things that you can overcome here. What you should expect is that there is just going to be a crazy amount of different things for you to try, and you just have to be open to that creative fun of, by the way, you're also going to fail a lot, right? Like, we're going to fail all the time.
You're just going to fail.
And that's how you know you're on the right path, right? If you never fail, you're not trying hard enough. You're just not, right? And you can't grow without failing. Denzel Washington said that recently. He said, if you're not failing, you're not trying. You can't be, right? Because life isn't supposed to be cushy. You're supposed to be growing at all times.
I love it. As I become more familiar and experienced with ninja, what kind of things would I find myself doing now?
So as you get more experience, you're going to unlock new skills. So as you progress through ninja, there's a bunch of things that you're going to experience. One is you're going to realize that your body is absolutely incredible and it can overcome really anything with the right training, right? So we're not talking about recklessly throwing yourself into things, you know, training without breaks, or, you know, we're talking about the smart way of training. Your body is unlimited and it will just keep getting stronger. So you'll learn that about yourself. You'll learn that there are so many different techniques and strategies for going through things that you're going to use your mind to get through these things. So you look at things and you're like, okay, that physically looks hard, but you don't realize there's a mental aspect to it that you have to almost solve a puzzle. And when you do, then you don't even have to use the muscle a lot of the time. Like you're you know, leveraging yourself to get through certain things. So you'll be surprised by the different things that are available to you, both mentally and physically, and that make you feel good out there.
I did that just over there on those rings. I was like, I've never done this before. I jump up there. I'm like, is this what you do? I don't.
Dude, you crushed it.
And I was like, it was so much fun. I was like, I just went all the way across. I didn't know I could do that.
So you know, we've lost touch, unfortunately, a lot of the time as adults with play and with just kind of unstructured play and just moving our bodies and just going through an environment. And ninja allows us to do that. You don't have to go through a specific way every time, and you shouldn't. Like, there will be rules for competitions and stuff like that, but you should think of ways to get creative and go through things in different ways that challenge you, you know, differently.
Last question. I appreciate you and all of the time you put into our gym here for the last 2 years.
Of course.
Holding on to
great. Thank you.
Holding on to all of the money and time that you were going to invest in just talking with me throughout this process. But last question here. What advice would you give someone considering ninja for their kids or even themselves?
Do it.
Do it.
The advice is just do it and have fun. You know, don't expect too much. Just try to have fun with going through the obstacles. I'd like to think it's for everybody. I can't imagine who can't enjoy it, but maybe that's just my bias because I love it so much. But it's just, you know, it's one of those things that, like, if you come out here and you use your body, you're gonna get your blood pumping, it's gonna stimulate your brain, you're gonna feel better because you're getting physically active. Then you're gonna use your mind, you're gonna feel better because you're mentally active. You're gonna find a community. Ninja has one of the best the best community that I have ever experienced or seen. It's a remarkable community. People are very cool, very open to like helping each other at all times. And so you're gonna have that connectedness. You're gonna have just so many cool things. So my advice is just do it. Don't expect too much, just come in and just have some fun and train safely and progressively, right? So you wanna be safe, you wanna do things progressively, don't go too fast and then hurt yourself or anything, right? You can always get hurt, there's always a risk, but we do things safely with mats and get in there and have some fun.
Yeah. Okay, I love it. So we're gonna have some fun. Can you
Yeah.
ready to have some fun?
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
run across, do everything that you do,
can't
and
wait.
let's just see what this course can do.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna start at the beginning.
Yeah.
We're gonna go all through the bars.
Okay.
Dismount, go a little bit through this, go through the ring slider. I'll come back and do the balancing thing here. Maybe I'll do this as well. Ooh, then I'm gonna jump up into here. All right, let's get it. So let's do it slow. Go all the way through. Do that back. Keeping balance. Oh, I'll do balance here. Then I'll come into maybe salmon ladder and go up through here. And then I'll do one of the work walls, it's a 12-foot. I'll run past the rock wall. I'll do the devil steps. Yeah.
Devil steps to end.
Maybe I'll do warp wall to end. So,
My goodness.
yeah, so all the way through that. Run through there, devil steps, rock wall, warp wall. Okay, give it a try. Ready?
I'm ready. Yep. Let's go.
That's a fun course.
Even still challenging for someone like you. Nice, nice. Oh, what'd you think?
Seriously fun.
Job well done.
Yeah, so flowy. Yeah. That was my first time running through it.
Yeah.
At all. And so it's rewarding to have a vision of a flow of certain obstacles, want a certain feel, and then you get through it. You're like, yeah, that's what I wanted. I wanted that pump.
Yeah.
I wanted the swing. I wanted the different hand grip types. And yeah, it's fun.
Seems like you got it right there.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You guys should come out and try. It's awesome.
Thank you so much, Justin.
Thank you.
Nice, nice.